Good morning everyone, hello, my name is Tom Blazer and welcome back to this Football Manager 2017 video with Honved. Now today, since we last met in the semi-final defeat to Videoton, sorry, the first leg, we've played 2 games, a draw against Haladas. We, again, I feel like I've said this a lot in the past few episodes, we were terrible until I switched to the 4-3-2-1. No, 4-2-3-1 with the attacking mid, and we managed to claw back a draw, and we were unlucky to go out winners in that game. And then we played Ferencváros, and we just got absolutely murdered. I didn't make any subs in the game because, to be honest, after 2-0, after half time, I pressed continue and went and made a coffee because I just thought, well, what's the point? We're just going to get battered. And that's exactly what happened. But so today we are going to finish off the season against MTK. The game doesn't mean anything really. We're stuck in second place. I would like to win, because if we do win, we equal the best points haul for Honved ever, which is 61 points, which would be nice in my first season in charge. And after that game, I will bring you the all important second leg against Videoton. Now let's get on into the game. Fitness is not the best, again, because of my use of no substitutes. Only person I have to blame for that is me. But it doesn't really matter because the semi-final is not until a week on Tuesday. So for the all important semi-final game, they will all be fit. So we're gonna gamble and go with the 4-2-3-1 today, which got us a battering at Ferencváros, but to be honest, they are by far and away the best team in the league. Losing to them twice and getting a draw from them is no mean feat this season. Hopefully we can send the fans home with a win today, which will be nice, just to get a final win on the road and, to be honest, end this terrible... I've been looking forward to the end of the season, to be honest, because we've just been really poor in the second half of the season. Because if you do remember, we were level on points with Ferencváros, and they're going to score here. No, they're not. We were level on points with Ferencváros before the winter break, and since then, yeah, we decided not to turn up for the second half of the season. We were tipped to finish 10th, I think. So to finish second is, although I am annoyed at our second half of the season form, I'm not deterred by it because we played so well in the first half of the season. If we can recoup that next season, I think we can challenge for the league. We're going to look forward to today's game. Gazdag into Kilovic to Eppel, who has been terrible in the past few games. He hasn't scored for a few. Showed you why right there with that shot. Bobal to Baraf. Baraf looking forward for Eppel. Can he get there? Can Eppel do something today? He skipped past a few there with a shot, and that wasn't a bad effort. Decent effort there for Eppel. We are approaching half-time at 0-0. Perhaps looking to take Eppel off and give Kadima a run out, if he's even on the bench. Unless they score here. Herapika to Varga. Varga, saved by Nagy, and Babal clears it. He's been very good, Babal, this season. I know he's a number 2 and he's a centre-back, which is terrible, but that's just the way he was numbered out. I was originally going to use him at right-back until the emergence of Botka, who was just fantastic. That was a poor half. I'm going to tell them I'm not happy. I've been doing that a lot recently. I'm going to take Apple off. He's just not been very good. Kadima can come on for the second half. I'm not entirely sure whether I'm going to start Apple for the second game of this episode, because he's... I'll have a look at his form, but he hasn't scored for 5 or 6 games at this point. I think he's still the top scorer in the league, but he's just in a massive rut. He does need to get himself out of the rut. I'm going to bring on Milicevic for the room at last 35 or so minutes. Kilovic is knackered. Are they going to score here? Acuna to Fahim. Fahim to Hirapaka. Back to Acuna. Lovric. And Nagy with the save. I'm going to drop it back to counter. I feel like MTK have been coming onto us a bit too harsh and attacking isn't working. Oh, unless Gazdag's nipped in here. Can he... What was that? What was that? That's substitutable, that is. That was dreadful. I think we're gonna get a ball draw here, boys. I can't say it's a ball draw. It's been an alright game. Kikovic to Vasiljevic to Kadima, and Kadima. We can't shoot. Shooting practice is needed. Shooting practice is definitely on the cards in training this week. Before leading up to this Videoton game, Kikovic is absolutely knackered. So on comes Nagy. Yeah, we just I don't know what's happening, to be honest. We've not been ourselves. Hollander with the free kick hits the wall. Bobbler out to Botka. Botka to the right hand side to Lovric. Slots it in for Misevic, and Kadima is in, and we have got a goal. We've scored a goal, and that makes me very happy, considering how poorly we played last time out. A 4-0 defeat to Fenerbahce. Today was always going to be hard. The boys' morale was going to be low. But Misevic with a lovely ball across there for Kadima, and he can't really miss. And he doesn't, and he slots it in, and making his case to start the second leg of the semi-final. We haven't been the best side today, to be honest. It's been a very even game. I can't say we weren't the best side. 50-50 on possession, pretty much 50-50 on shots. But we have emerged victorious, and we have levelled our best points haul. Tell the lads it was a good win, and they seem to love that. Are we going to get some budgets? No. 308,000, that's a nice little payout. Brings us back over $1 million. But yeah, I shall come back for the all-important second leg against Videoton. Should see you then. Should be a cracking game. Right, everyone, welcome back. I just wanted to, before we move on into the all-important semi-final, I just want to take you all through the end of season awards. We had 3 players named in the team of the season: Bobo, Lovric, and Eppel. 2 centre-backs and a striker. Eppel, one goal scorer of the season. He scored 23, followed by Fenerbahce's Bode with 22, and bringing up the rear was Ars on 17. Young Player of the Year, we came second in that. Toth won it. He looks quite decent, to be honest. Get a cheeky scout report on him. I won Player of the Year, and yeah, that about sums that up. So, into the tactics for today's episode. We have some big team news. Lovric is suspended, so in comes Richard Wood, and Botka cannot play, so we're going to have to bring on Ikini King. So let me take you through today's lineup before this semi-final. Sandor Nagy will be in goal. Ikini King, I'm just going to call him King, on the right hand side. Wood and Bobble in the centre with Barath on the left. Kikovic and Vasiljevic in the middle with Balaz on the right hand side, Hollander on the left, Gazdag in the middle, and up front we're going to stick with Eppel. I'm going to stick with my main man, trusting him. If it doesn't work, Kadima is ready to come on. If we just take a look at Eppel's form, he hasn't scored for 5 games and he's been poor in all those 5 games. So you know what? He's not starting today. Kadima is. Kadima's starting. He deserves it. He scored in the last game. Eppel's been terrible. So he's just not going to play. Let me do all of these before we move on into the team talk. I'll probably end this. Videoton. Let's go and get revenge. Well, we lost 1-0, so we need to win today by at least 2-0 to move on through into the final, which would be fantastic in my first year in charge. If we do go out at this stage, I will not be disappointed. Actually, I would be quite disappointed. It would be a fantastic opportunity to win it. But anyway, let's get on in the game. King, playing one of his first games of the season, to be honest. I think he's played 4 or 5. He's not played many because Botka's just kept him out. But Kikovic to Vasiljevic to Gazdag. Gazdag looking back for Bobble. Bobble can move the ball forward. He can. Barath to Hollander. Barath on the overlap. Whip the ball in. Balaz on the right. Balaz has scored. Come on. 1-0. Great start. 10 minutes into the game. The first shot on target. The first shot in the entire game was resulted in a goal for Honved. I'm forgetting my own team name there. You'd have thought by now at this stage in the season. I think we're on episode 7 or 8. I should know the team, considering it's the end of the season. I've played all the way through. I'm still learning. Some of the names I can't do. That's a lovely finish there from Balaz. Still learning the names. I really should nickname some of the players, but I have no idea. So if any ideas for any nicknames I could give the players, please do let me know. They've got dangerous corner here. Oliveira whips the ball in, but Border is equal to it. Hadzic to Snow. John Snow. Nigo on this right hand side, but Bayaf wins the ball. Looking forward for Kadima. He's going to find him. Hollander, Gaza. Can we break now, boys? Kadima. He's got a ball over on the right if he wants it. Balaz has got the overlap. Can he find it to Akini? But he's going to go down the left. Kadima. Oh, fantastic save there by Horvath. We are definitely on the front foot here. We need to get a goal. Settle the nerves, settle my nerves, settle everyone in the stadium's nerves. Hopefully we can push on in the second half, because I think it's going to roll on towards half time. I say that and the clock stops moving. But we are all over them here. I'm going to tell the boys I'm happy. I'm happy with performances. Keep it up. No changes are required. Apple is there on the bench, raring to go if we do need to bring him on. Hopefully he can be a super sub. I'm going to bring him on right now because we need something. Gazdag is not playing particularly well, but I'm going to leave him out there for now. Just after that last game, Nagy came to me complaining about first team football, and I told him where to stick it, and he's accepted that. Because quite frankly, he's just not good enough to play. Apple to Hollander. Apple just had to get back on side, and he missed the through ball there. Konya to Olivieri to Johansson. John Snow to Lazovic to Wood. Lovely clearance, and Apple's going to get on the ears. Come on, Apple. Yes, he's in his goal drop. Come on, boys. Come on. Semi-final. Sorry if that clap came out terribly on the video. I am really sorry. Right in front of the mic. That's going to sound terrible. But lovely ball forward there for Wood. And Apple's just going to get on the end of it. Puts the afterburners on. Slots it into the right. What a way to end a 5-goal drought. Fantastic. Good decision by me. Going to give myself a pat on the back right there. Good decision to bring him on. I need to see this out, really. Olivieri on the left. Crossing. Nagy. Save it. Tactics. Gazdag's going to come off. He's not had the best game today. And I'm going to bring on a defensive midfielder. Tasinic is just going to be a defensive midfielder. He's going to sit there and defend. You're going to go on to defend. Fullbacks are going to be... Basically what I'm going to say to them now is come on, break me down. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. This could backfire. If it does backfire, I'll take the heat for it. But I feel like the best decision now, particularly with 6 minutes left, would be to sit on it unless they score here. Apple, can we find something? Balaz, not going to get there. Shoot! It's Pirate Lazovic. Oh, a king's been done there. Oh, and that shot's over the bar. Thank God for that. Thank God they're shit. Come on, boys. 2 minutes. Oh, I should come off attacking, but it doesn't matter, hopefully. Olivieri. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold. Feel like I'm sniffing a lot. Apple. But Bob Arlett. Apple. Can he win it? He can't. John Asser. Olivieri. Come on, ref. Do us a favour. Baraf wins the ball. Hollander. Yes. We're in the final. Come on. Who are we going to play? What a turnaround that was. Come on, boys. Who do we get? Who do we get? We don't know yet. Press conference. Don't want to do it. Who are we going to play? It doesn't say. Come on. Let me know. When do they play? They play today. Come on. Continue. Come on. Who are we going to play? Continue. Come on. Give me someone good. I think I'd like Mecca because yeah, I'd like them. I won't pay back against them. We don't get them. We get Diaskaya. So in that next episode, we will be playing against Diaskaya in the final of the Hungarian Cup. The winner gets European football. Obviously, we are already in Europe for our finishing position are so dire. So, whatever happens, Videoton get into the Euro Cup, which will be fantastic for them. So, not that one, wrong one. If you did, not that one either. If you did enjoy today's episode, please do not forget to smash that like button. I will be back next time with the final of the Hungarian Cup. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Tom O'Blade, and please do not forget to hit that like button. Please do not forget to subscribe. I shall talk to you next time in the final. Come on, boys!